What's good? This is Trey, and in this video, I want to talk about how you as a man can become sexy, right? Basically, get yourself to a point where women will describe you as, wow, you're sexy, right? You start getting those kind of compliments or comments, right? Guess there's different ways to go about it, but I'm gonna just give you the way that I went about it and I continue to go about it, right? I have a sales background, so like I, have experience like selling products and services at high levels and getting people to invest at high levels, right? And one of the things that I learned is like people buy what's sexy, right? They buy what is hot, what's attractive. They don't want the boring shit. They don't want the average shit. They don't want the normal shit, the regular shit. So basically, if you want to become sexy, think of yourself as, okay, think of yourself as, how can I become a billion dollar solution to women, right? Two ways to look at it. How can I become a $1 billion solution to women? So basically, you have to be a solution to their problem. Like you have to be able to fulfill their needs, right? And that's why you have to get around women and talk to women and have these experiences so you can know what these things are. What are they lacking? Where are these guys, other guys, going wrong with women? So you can show up and not go wrong. You can show up and be the solution. But you want to be the $1 billion solution. Like, don't just try to be, okay, I just want to be a decent, I just want to be good. Focus on being a $1 billion solution. So then even if you come up short on $1 billion solution, becoming a $1 billion solution, you'll be a $1 million solution. You feel me? And the point is, you want to contain a lot of value to a woman, right? And then the other way to look at it is just to be a decent solution, but be a decent solution to a lot of women. All right, so let's look at this. Being a $1 billion solution, what that means is you have to be a specific solution to a specific person or specific archetype. So basically you want to find, and this happens by talking and dating a lot of women or just getting around a lot of women, so you could find out which women respond to you the best, right? You can go about it that way, or you can find the kind of women that you want and look at the kind of men that they go for, right? And then you have to look at yourself and say, okay, they're going for these kind of men. How do I match up? How do I compare? You have to do this because you got to get real with yourself. You can't live in a bullshit illusion of, oh, just be yourself. No, you have to be great. You have to actually have value. Women actually have to get turned on, right? It can't just be, you can't just hope that shit goes right. You actually have to show up, and she actually has to get turned on somehow. And she gets turned on by your value, by what you have to offer. What experience do you have to offer? What kind of value can you give her? How can you make her feel good? Because at the end of the day, it's all about feelings. People want certain feelings, want certain emotions, and they go towards the thing that's going to give them that feeling, that emotion. So you can get yourself a $1 billion product. If somebody gets $1 billion, I don't know how long that happiness is going to last, but just know when somebody gets $1 billion, they're going to be like, whoa, it's exciting. It's like a really good feeling, right? So you want to be that. You want to show up, and when you're around, women feel good. They're happy to be around you. They can't wait. They don't want to leave, right? So you got to figure out what kind of women you want. You figure out what kind of men they go for, and you have to focus on becoming the best version of that, right? And what's smart, the smart way to go about it is, how can you be the irreplaceable version? So don't try to be exactly like the competition. Ask yourself how I could be irreplaceable. I give you an example. Like, let's say, women go for bad boys, or some women go for athletes, or some women go for rockers, right? Let's say you're gonna go in the bad boy lane, like, I want to be the bad boy, whatever. Go in that lane and become that archetype or whatever, but bring something to it that most guys don't have. So what if you went into the bad boy lane, but you went in that lane with intelligence? You went in that lane with stability. So instead of like, sometimes, they look at the bad boy, he don't even have his shit together or whatever. So instead of going in and not having your shit together, have your shit together. Like go in that lane, but not only am I, bad boy, whatever, I got my shit together. I'm intelligent. I can articulate myself. I read books. Maybe you're into I could read poem. I could tell you poems. Like go into the lane, but like be unique. Like don't just go in and just be like all the rest of them. Like go in with more value, with more. You see what I'm saying? More qualities, a better, interesting combination of qualities that make you unique, irreplaceable. Right? If you're gonna be an athlete, go into the athlete lane, but they have us idea of how an athlete should be. Go in that lane and have like most of the core things that they have. Good physique, athletic, all of that. But then go in and maybe you, I don't know, you can sing, right? Or you go in and you know what I mean. You're into arts and craft too. Or you know what I mean? You go in there with like some qualities that most of them guys don't have. So now you're not really competing. You creating like you're in the lane, but you create your own lane within the lane, right? And that's what makes you more valuable. So like, let's say those guys to those women are $1 million men. You go in, and if you come in with a better combination of qualities, you become the $1 billion guy, right? And this is just like a way to think of it that may be helpful. But yeah, it's just having the idea of I want to be the $1 billion guy, not the 100,000 guy, not the $1 million guy. I want to be the $1 billion guy, right? And that's gonna take some work. And like it's nothing wrong with creating a character and investing energy and becoming the greatest version of yourself. Like that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be complacent and lazy. You have your one life, go all out, become the greatest version of you. Have fun with it too. Don't make it doesn't have to be so serious. Have fun. Creating your ideal character in life should be fun. You know what I mean? Becoming sexy should be fun. It's not it's not like this, oh shit, this shit is hard. No, work your way up. Start small. Know that it's gonna take some time. Don't think it's gonna be overnight. It's not. It's gonna take some time. You gotta look at what your current results are. If you're not getting any results and you want to get amazing results, don't think that's gonna happen overnight. That's gonna take some time. But if you know your goal, you know where you're going, you know your focus, you just keep moving towards that goal and you have fun. You don't take it seriously. You enjoy the whole process. Enjoy the creation. Enjoy the good, enjoy the bad. Don't just wait for I will be happy when I finally get there. No, be happy throughout the whole process. Enjoy the whole process. Like, man, this is cool. Like I see, enjoy each progress. When you start seeing progress, like, oh shit, women are starting to respond to me better, or wow, they're starting to smile at me now, or oh, they're giving me more time of the day, or wow, they're showing up to dates now. Oh wow, they're texting me back. Like, enjoy the whole progress. You know what I mean? And then you keep going until you find yourself exactly where you want to be. And even when you get there, there's probably still some room for improvement. You could keep going further, or if you want to just enjoy that, that's fine. But I think the fun of it is just to keep seeing how far you can go, how far you can take it, or maybe go in a different lane. Maybe you need a new challenge. You were this one archetype for a while. Maybe you are the athlete, or you're the artistic guy. Now you want to go and be the businessman, or you want to go and be the spiritual guy, or whatever. There's different lanes, right? So, I focus more on being the $1 billion guy. The other route is to be like attractive to a lot of women. So it's kind of like, instead of being a $1 billion guy, you're focused on being attractive to 1 billion women, right? And basically that guy is just a guy that just has like the core attractive qualities that women look for. So like Mystery kind of broke some of them down, but basically he talks about women are mainly attracted to survival value, pre-selection, leader of men, healthy emotions, protector of loved ones, and successful risk taker. So like demonstrating those core qualities and demonstrating them on a high level, you'll be attractive to a lot of women. So maybe you might not be the $1 billion guy, but you'll be attractive to a lot of women, right? So there's two routes to go. You can be the guy that's attractive to a specific kind of woman, but like he's really attractive to those women and